There are other things I would like to talk about that I researched in relation to Sasquatch, such as, I'm thinking, should I just get it all out now on this walk? Take a little walk together. What road is this? Maybe wait for this wind to pass. Alright, jumping back in. How to check the GPS. Yeah, should we just get it all out on this trail? Well, at least what I know so far. On top of Sasquatch coming from a different dimension, we're hypothesizing right now. We're assuming it's not a gigantic this or anything like that. Some type of humanoid ape that's escaped capture all these centuries. Considering that it is more of a supernatural being, cryptic, that it's sensitive, such as, you know, like instincts, gut feelings. Like dogs could sense things that we can't. And even humans, you come across a point in your life, I'm sure, that you just felt something was off about a place or a person. So some of the people have theorized, the experts in the field, that let's get out of there, get out of there. Put your little snake down there. They could pick up on people's vibes. They could pick up on people's attention. They even go as far as to say that Bigfoot can sense when people have guns. Maybe he sees them, or she sees them. I'm not going to go that way. This way, buddy. But people do give off a certain energy when they have their sidearm on them. Little cockiness. I know what I'm talking about. I used to work for Brinks as an armed messenger. Carried a gun for a while. I don't carry that often. I'm not going to tell you when I do and when I don't. But yeah, it gives you a little extra confidence. But for some, it gives people like a real, just a negative, just more of a negative confidence. And maybe Bigfoot picks up on that. And why would he want to stick around if the people that are looking for him are locked and loaded, man? Some of these people are wild, man. They look like freaking G.I. Joe out in the woods. What the hell? Freaking shotguns and M15s and what are they thinking? Like, would you show yourself? Hell no. Yeah, it's a catch-22, man. You're damned if you do, damned if you don't, right? I think most people think. Yeah, to each his own. Alright, so what I'm going to do is get back to base camp, start setting up. Still want to be discreet. Hike around a little bit behind the campsite number 7. 7's pretty awesome. Alright, so not at base camp yet. I didn't notice this on the way up, but coming down, we just got this group of rocks here. This has definitely been stamped down. Most likely human, but that's what we're out here for, just to document what we can. So nobody's around right now. This is 11. There is somebody to my left. That's campsite 10. I would assume I would have chose 11. So yeah, somewhere right back here is that famous lidar, not lidar, thermal flare video. I'm kind of being quiet right now. Again, trying to be discreet. The 10 seems a little bit better. Oh man, maybe I should move to 10. Nah, I'm already set up. It's tempting. It's right down there. So right in here. Possibly. I don't know the exact campsite. Come on, this way, buddy. Again, I don't want to be too obvious. My car, I can see my car through the woods, so I'm not too far. Yeah, let's walk through the woods. Let's walk through the campsites from here. Yeah, there was somebody parked up here earlier. I said, let me jump on this now while we're on the way back to base camp. Yeah, this, I don't know which one. We'll take a look at the number in a second. I'm missing a bench seat over here. Yeah, you don't want to sit on that. Yeah, there goes my vehicle right there. Oh, it's getting tangled up. All right. I'm holding my trekking pole and this leash at the same time. I'm recording. Get a little tangled up here. All right, so that was number 9. Got number 10 and number 11. Okay. Decent size right here. This is number 8. Still like number 8. That's too open. Got a few up there. A few more spots that way. There's about 14 altogether. And here goes my spot. Guess what I brought along with me on this trip again? The ding dong. False alarm, guys. Let me get out of this range and stop this ding dong. I wish they come up with a new signal. Oh yeah. Gotta set this up. Gotta be a little stealthy. Want to make sure nobody sees me. I'm thinking of pointing it not maybe directly at the road, because then anything that goes by it'll go off. So yeah, I'll figure that part out. And then the other sensor maybe out here. If you haven't seen my last video, I've been testing out the security camping system and it seems to be doing okay. Just got to learn how to work it. So here's the little picnic table. This is a nice picnic table. We've got to be careful though, because this comes up. They might have stole it from the other picnic table that's missing. The seat. Here I have just my basic little setup. I got my little pot and burner. Got my little tripod, my camera over there. This is actually a lead for a dog. Purchased this on Amazon. I'll keep a link in the description. It is good. It comes in handy for little campsites like this. So if other dogs are in the area, you can tie them up real quick, and you could zip back and forth. You can also use it as a hanger to dry out your sweaty clothes. And let's see, what's my next course of action? All right, guys. I know this is what you've been waiting for. I'm gonna take a look behind the camping site. So right over there is campsite 11 and 12. That's where Bigfoot was, supposedly. Who's to say he won't be back here tonight? believe we're going towards the road that leads into here. There is somewhat of a game trail here. I'm pretty sure campers come this way to do their daily business. Yeah, my neighbor took off before, and now he's back. He just pulled back up. Let me zoom out to see if we can probably get a better perspective of the forest here. Let's go around. Let's circle around. That camping security system, I was thinking about putting one of the sensors out here tonight. Yeah, I can still see my car over there. Yeah, it definitely looks like the ground is walked upon here quite a bit. There might be a little water source down there. You know what, let's check that out. There could be a creek. I don't know what's big enough to make that hole. This is just to get you perspective. You know, it's not that difficult to get lost. I've gotten lost twice. Not to the point where I was like had to stay in the woods, but I 6-hour hike turned into a 12-hour hike, and believe me, that after that 12th hour, you feel my feet hurt so bad it felt like I was walking in place at one point. But I almost had to stay, and I wasn't prepared. I was young. I was in my 20s. Breakneck in Cold Spring, New York. Yeah, dried up creek. But yeah, it was Breakneck, New York. Just exploring the backwoods. I just got lost and was out there for like 12 hours. Trying to find my way back. You just get in the zone, and then next thing you know, like, oh shoot, where am I? And then you turn around and it looks different. And that's a technique that somebody taught me a while back, and I forgot to mention this in my previous videos. Always stop and turn around, look at the forest behind you, because if you do have to trace back, at least you'll recognize it, because everything looks completely different when you turn around. So that's a good habit to get into. Safety tip number 1 in this video. So according to the thermo, it was in this area. So they would have had to come from that direction. Maybe when I edit this video, I'll post a picture of the map of what's behind Camp 11 and 10. They're fairly close. Don't want to go too far that way because there is somebody camping over there. Let's take a little deeper look. I'm afraid to check out the bathrooms. I believe there's 2 different porta potties somewhat. So the trail, there is a trail We'll take a look at what campsite this is right behind us. It's a trail that goes into the woods right from that campsite. All right. I think we've gone far enough. Looks like it continues up that way. All right, you know what? Maybe next time. This is recon. This is reconnaissance. Gathering some data, getting a good feel of the area. If we do decide to come back, I would like to come back with somebody else, team up with somebody else. Maybe others who are planning on going, and maybe, just hit me up. My email is on my description page. Welcome back out. Probably already given myself away. Okay, so that was number 10. Okay, number 11. Number 9's not too bad. Again, it's missing that seat, but I guess you could go over here to number 7 and exchange it. So check out this trash can. Cute. All right, we are going to test number 2, sensor number 2. Let's turn this on. There we go. Okay, walking up. I'm the creeper. I like this little mini hatchet wannabe Tomahawk. It's the O-Tackle A1 Mini. They do make a larger size. It has pretty much real high quality kitchen steel. I can't pronounce the name. I'm going to leave a link in the description. But yeah, it has a little hammer on the end. This is good for putting in steaks, and I like that little. Looks like this has been used for kindling. Don't mind if I help myself. He's starting to get a little on edge. I went to get more twigs, and I didn't notice this before. That's a serious knife, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna clean this up. I don't think I want a knife like that hanging out over here. Yeah, why would you lose that? This can over here. Yeah, so I decided to just hike around a little bit. This guy needs a little walk. He's just sitting at the campsite staring at me. Take this opportunity to, I guess, just investigate. Looks like some type of hunting path set up here. I can see another ribbon in the distance there. Yeah, let's get back. I'm almost 200 yards from the campsite. All right, I'm gonna say goodnight. It's around 8:30. Some guys showed up over around campsite 10. They're pretty loud. They already got the fire going like in 5 minutes, and they had this diesel truck running. Not sure if they had a generator, but they're being pretty loud. So I'm chilling out with Bo in the truck, gonna watch a little movie. If something comes about in the middle of the night, I'll jump back in. I got the security systems all set up. I double test it. So the receiver still has a charge, so yeah, we'll see what happens during the night. Hey, good morning. Not to you, to this guy. Trying to fold up my tent. Yeah, I had a good night. Not too bad. Don't feel like recording too much this morning, but if you made it this far in the video, I really do appreciate it. I'm ready to head on out. Yeah, until next time, we'll pick it back up. Maybe I'll have some updates, do a video review. But yeah, thanks again for stopping by. Silverwolves out.